Alright guys, let's get back to another war video. I missed the last one in terms of recording, but let's get back into it with this one. We brought a unique team here. We got Iceman, Storm Pyramid X, and Dr. Octopus. First fight is this Nova on the Incinerate poison node, and I don't know, Nova's a kind of a pain in the ass, and this, he's a stubborn defender, and Iceman is not a stubborn attacker. So I can't use the new attacker tactics to my advantage, but I can tank a special 3 with Iceman. Now, it works out great at the start, and I realize, okay, this is what my method's going to be. I'll take some hits if I have to, and I'll just attack in and build up to another special 3. Now, just like that, I've blocked a few hits, and baited some heavies nicely a few times. I feel pretty confident, and then, nope, I get clipped. And then I lose my ice armor, and I'm pretty much screwed. I try to take a, just push him away from the corner, but I am toast. So that is very frustrating. An early death always sucks, and that seems to be the case for this entire war. It was not pretty, but we got him down. Next was Killmonger, also stubborn defender, also on this poison incinerate node with the resistor. So this is just not super fun. I did not want to take so much damage from the reverb, so I did try to parry and keep the only attacking when the reverb was down, which is not always easy. There are even just a couple hits. And I think for the most part, the fight went pretty well. I think there was one moment where I was a split second late on my heavy, and I get clipped a little bit, but pretty happy with the result on this one. Let's see if I can find out where that was. But again, here I'm just kind of blocking his specials. I don't want to, evade and give him the indestructible. And I think, you'll see later on in this war where I actually get to, there we go, that was the one. Sorry, lost a train of thought there, but that was the one. But then later on, I'll realize that if I use an actual stubborn attacker, I don't even really need to worry about the indestructible, because you get destructible charges on them, and then you can just hit into them. But we'll get to that later. Next, brought Storm Pyramid X up to rank 5 specifically because this Korg is SIG 200, which means he's got a 69.99% chance to shrug off the parries. With Storm Pyramid X, if he shrugs it off, he's going to get parried anyway. Now, this works perfectly at the start, and I get a really nice crit here on the special 2. I'm feeling very confident that this is going to work out the way I want. I think I get another special 2, no crits, but still feeling pretty good there. Now, here's the problem. Push to a special 2. Now he has his crowd charges. I should not have attacked here. And next time if I do this, I will just parry, because I can parry now. And then I go into attack and get it. Like, I go in to get another parry. He hits me with the unblockable special 1 just as his crowd charges are fading. And I pretty much am screwed, and he gets another one and I'm done. Very frustrated. I feel like if I did this next time, learning experience, Storm Pyramid X did exactly what I wanted. She's not nearly as tanky as Doom, but with SIG 200 and he's shrugging off almost 70% of your stuns, then he builds up like incredible amount of rock stacks. Here I was able to maintain them very nicely here. And I think the key bit would be if I push to a special 2, just to parry a few times, back off, get the crowd charges down, and then go back in and attack again, and I think it would have been just fine. Here was another this was just a forgettable one. Here, I'm like, yeah, we were worried about Mole Man shrugging stuff off, which again is not going to happen with Storm Pyramid X. The problem is that I completely underestimated the timing right here of how long his special one takes, and I just completely screw up the encroaching stun timer. I do push him out of the corner, drop a nice special 2 just to kind of get out of the way, then I just am flustered at that point, forget that I can't hit into his block, and we're done. Now, I went back in, and for my next fight, I forgot to record the first one, so here was the second half, because I died again, because that's pretty much the theme here. Solos were at a premium, but that was finished off that window of opportunity stun with the one eye open against Spider-Gwen. Worked out pretty well with Iceman. Now here we got Dragon Man. Now I've seen some. I'm not a great magic player, and even here I had a plan with Dr. Octopus, but as you can see, I didn't even try to stun him there. So if you accidentally stun or something, it just completely threw my entire fight into the garbage pretty much. Even though I had some health, he goes unblockable, and I'm screwed. Here, this one works out exactly how I'd like it. You know, there I'm not triggering the indestructible. When his window of opportunity stun comes down, then I can go back into, even if I get one, I might even throw a parry here or there. But this one is much better. Use Doc Ock's power lock to my advantage. And, for the most part, this was much better fight. There, I didn't do enough practicing against this special 2. I probably just should have blocked the entire thing, and it would have, maybe I would have gotten the solo. Or, sorry, not the solo, but would have finished without dying again. But I took too much damage there, and I think it was just the special 2s that really screwed me. They're the block damage, and then this special 2 takes me out. So Iceman came in and cleaned up the mess, but looking back, if I would not have screwed up at the beginning and would have practiced a little more with his special 2s, do a few more duels, but learning experience. But that's all you can get, and I got through my path, and we did end up coming away with the victory, so I feel a lot better about that. Yes, wasted a bunch of items, but here's nice beauty at the end. We had a Void boss. I brought in Captain America with Aegon, so he can shrug off. If you parry, you can shrug off the debuffs from Void, and with the Hulk synergy, he's going to be applying a 50% plus a 10% weakness, so 60% weakness. Now here, unfortunately, I got a call in the middle of the fight and lost the recording partway through, but it's the same method the entire way through. It was just go in and build up to a special 3, get 4 or 5 kinetic charges, pull away, charge the heavy, and drop it, and do about, almost 10% each cycle. Now, I didn't realize that because Captain America Infinity War, like I was talking about earlier, he's a stubborn attacker, those red charges on Void, even though it says indestructible, and I was kind of backing off to, getting ready almost to take another hit, he's not getting the indestructible. It's showing the word, but it's not giving him the charge, because he's got the destructible one, which is the red one, not the orange. Once I realized this, I could have just gone in. See, when I go in and back and attack him, I'm just doing damage, and I think I could have done a lot more if I realized that a little bit sooner. So, fortunately, this works out great. I did time out, and you can see I tried to slow it down. I lost there's the timeout symbol. I healed back up, went back in. Only one death on the boss, and in a pretty tight war, we came away with the win, and this was pretty solid. Lots of we do try to communicate in the battle group in terms of who's going to do what, but not for every single fight. There's no like complete master plan for every single path, but we did kind of work our way through the boss circle together and had some great teamwork and great advice from other teammates, even just for this one. So I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you for the next one.